Hello and welcome to Module 2. This module will cover evolution, biodiversity, extinction, ecology, and conservation biology. Understanding evolution is critical to the field of environmental science as it explains the scope of biodiversity, both past and present, and also illustrates how species are adapted to their environments. Ecology is the scientific study of the interactions between organisms and their environments. And environmental science is full of examples of how we alter the environment, so understanding how species evolve and adapt and interact with each other and their environment is critical to understanding why changes in the environment can be harmful to species. Chapter 8, Biodiversity and Conservation Biology, examines the causes and consequences of biodiversity loss on multiple levels. Understanding the factors that lead to biodiversity loss is vital if we are going to make any progress on conserving and protecting biodiversity. There are also 2 additional articles that you will read for this module and discuss in the Module 2 discussion forum. The first one is called When Worlds Collide from Conservation Magazine, and this discusses the implications of introducing species to new areas on purpose, to save them. So basically invasive species on purpose. And a New York Times article called A Shifting Approach to Saving Endangered Species, which discusses the Endangered Species Act and its role on conservation efforts in the past and the present. So the Endangered Species Act was enacted kind of in a simpler time when the endangered species list was shorter and the factors leading to a species becoming endangered were also simpler. You will also be watching a video of the author Richard Louv discussing some of his work. And this is one of his famous books that he wrote, Last Child in the Woods. You can see all my bookmarks. And he's widely known for penning the term nature deficit disorder, which is referenced actually in Chapter 8 as well, which describes how we are increasingly deprived of outdoor experiences, especially as children. And research indicates that our feelings of being connected to or a part of nature are directly linked to our levels of environmental concern and pro-environmental behaviors like recycling or working in some sort of conservation field, maybe choosing a more fuel-efficient car or biking, things like that reduce our ecological footprint, that help the environment. And lots of research also shows that we are happier and healthier when we spend time in nature. And yet we are increasingly separate from nature, from the natural world that sustains us. And we used to need to have an intimate knowledge of the natural world just to know what to eat, what was dangerous, where to find water and shelter, and if you didn't know all about the environment around you, all the plants and animals, you would probably die. So never before in human history have we been able to be so disconnected from nature and still survive. So in the discussion forum, you will be asked to reflect on your own feelings about nature and discuss other aspects of that video. I hope you enjoy!